This makes me happy. This makes my brain light up like bright lights, right? Hi, welcome. I'm WA. Today I'm setting up a new watercolor palette for 2023. I will be using DaVinci watercolors. I currently have my palette already set up and swatched. Last week I got a few new colors to add to my palette and round out a few of the areas that I felt I was missing. A few yellows and reds and blues. I ordered the DaVinci Autumn watercolor set, plus a few extra colors as well. The Autumn set comes with Gold Ochre, Bensimida Orange Deep, Carmine Quinacridone, Prussian Blue Green shade. I was looking to refill my Prussian Blue that I already have from DaVinci, but I don't have the tube. And I thought that I was going to be getting extra Prussian Blue, but no, this is the green shade, and that's the PB27, and this one has PB27 and PG7. I mean, kind of bummed, but I'm not mad that I got a new color that I didn't have already. Mauve, Perlin Green, which I also wanted to refill my sketch handmade sketch. I'm gonna have to look up the name. Scratch Made Journal. I got her I don't know the lady's name, but I got the Scratch Made Journal palette. I liked the color selection and I liked the Perlin Green. I was looking forward to refill that one. I have it here. And no, that's mine. It was only 6 colors for the autumn. Here they are. I swatched them out and then did a color chart to see all of the mixes that I could get from them. And I also have bigger swatches. Sorry, I bumped you. I just did it this morning. So it comes with the Gold Ochre, Bensimida Orange Deep, Carmine Quin, Prussian Blue Green shade. The difference between the Prussian Blue and the Prussian Blue Green shade, the Perlin Green, and the Mauve. And with the Autumn set, let me just move that aside. came a watercolor palette. I really like this gray finish. And another thing that I was really happy about is the half pans. It comes in the little square pans that DaVinci pour their own colors in, and I really like them. They're squatty and square. It's a fun shape. I would take out one of the half pans, but even though I poured them last week, they're still kind of tacky, and I don't feel like sticking my finger in wet paint. Have you ever stuck your finger in wet paint? It's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. Anyway, I could pour my new colors here. I'm not really feeling it though. I'm feeling kind of precious about this palette, and I'm saving it for something special, something better. It's silly, but it is what it is. So put that aside. Apart from the autumn set, I also got this lone phthalo turquoise. I've been kind of collecting phthalo turquoise, PB16. I think it's really pretty. I can show you my collection. I'll be right back. Well, I only have 3, including this one, so I don't know if you can call it a collection. Lucas and Daniel Smith. A huge collection, I know. And here's DaVinci. Can you see it? Swatched out. Also, I added my DaVinci to my previous cobalt turquoise. Previous cobalt turquoise / teal swatches here, if you can see. So that's another color pigment that I've been collecting. The PB16 by DaVinci. I really like that one. I like that phthalo turquoise by DaVinci and by Lucas. For whatever reason, the Daniel Smith one has this weird granulation texture thing that I also find in the Perylene Green. Here, I keep bumping the camera. I don't know if you can be, I don't know if you'll be able to see through the camera, but this is Daniel Smith, DaVinci, Holbein, and Schminke. I think my favorite ones are DaVinci and Schminke because even the Holbein has this odd texture to it. Okay. I was kind of feeling in the YOLO kind of mood when I placed my order, and I chose the Sun-Kissed by Zan Baraj, his palette. When I bought it, I thought it was gonna be the 15 ml tubes like this. I was like, for $20 cobalt turquoise, that's a great deal. And when I saw it was so tiny, I wasn't disappointed per se, but my excitement levels dimmed. That was my fault. It does say the milliliter, the ml amount on the website. I didn't pay attention to that. What is his name? Zan's palette comes with Indian yellow, cobalt turquoise, and alizarin gold. I haven't swatched these like the autumn palette, nor done a color chart on them, but I will soon. Maybe. Don't count on it. The Indian yellow, cobalt turquoise, and the alizarin gold. This is a little booklet that came with it. This is the guy, Zan Barish. I didn't really feel the need to make a color chart because I feel like he already did it. But I also want to challenge myself and work with a more limited palette that, you know, maybe doesn't contain the traditional primary colors. So I'm going to be pouring, I'm not entirely sure if I'll add these 3 colors to the autumn palette yet, but I am going to be pouring my colors here on this plate. Previously, I had my primary Daniel Smith colors here. I just scooped them out and placed them into another palette. I feel like I'm kind of over that for right now. Now I want more choices in color, but not this much of a choice. So previously I used my palette like this with my trio here, and I would mix a big batch of green and of brown, and then I would use this area to mix. Now I want to work like this. Since I have a bigger selection of colors, I want a bigger area here, and I am okay with sacrificing mixing space for right now. I think I want my yellow on top. Should I add these? Oh yeah, let's see. The autumn. Bensmida. Carmine. Prussian blue. Mauve. No, that was, oh, a phthalo turquoise. Do I need to add that here? Perylene green. And then I have these 4. I feel that if I have the Prussian blue green, I don't really need the phthalo turquoise. What do you think? This is the phthalo turquoise, and that's the Prussian green. There is a difference, but is it enough to have both on my palette? I want to say yes, but I don't think so. Okay. So I'll put that aside for now. Now these. I don't really feel like I'll need the alizarin gold nor the cobalt turquoise, but maybe I will need the Indian yellow. Now let's see. The Indian yellow, yeah. alizarin crimson. I feel like if you mix the orange and the gold ochre, you can kind of get that. The cobalt turquoise. That's a color I like, but I don't really use it. No, I'll just go with the 6 autumn colors here. And if I decide to add these, I feel like I can just move them around or even add them on the side. Yeah. Okay. Gold ochre. It's a mix of PY42 and PY83 with a light fastness of 2, which is very good. I think I'll just do a small blob like that. I did a bigger blob for my Daniel Smith primary, and I kind of loved it and kind of regretted it because I like only put a small dent on them before I removed them. To this side is mauve. When I've seen this mauve on the DaVinci color chart, I was of the impression that it was not a necessary color to have until I swatched it next to the DaVinci violet. Yeah, I was surprised when I was drawn to this over the single pigment. All to say that I liked it, when I didn't think that I would. When I saw the mauve was included, I was kind of like, really? But I'm here for it. Mauve. I lost my order here. The Benzimida orange, the carmine. Okay. Benzimida orange deep. Oh, this one has a light fastness of 2. The Benzimida orange deep is PO36 with light fastness of 1. Excellent. That was too small. I feel like if I actually do need to refill a color on my palette, I would rather do that than have a lot of paint left over for when I get bored of this selection. Carmine Quinacridone. PV19 light fastness 2, very good. This is another color that I was surprised with when DaVinci has their color chart, their tubes lined up when you so that you can see them and buy them. I always thought that it was not necessary to have when you had the red rose deep, but they are actually pretty different. Obviously, they are not the same. But I think I feel like it's comparable to the alizarin crimson, which is one of my favorite alizarin crimsons. I think I would rather have carmine than, well, for now anyway, than the alizarin crimson and the red rose deep. Even though they are different, I feel like they are the same enough that I could do without, which I'll technically be seeing because I'll just be working with this. I'm looking forward to working with this palette. When you see the mixes that they do, I felt like they didn't really. I've swatched all of my colors here too. We should be able to get all the colors that we need from here, right? Got your yellow, your oranges, your pinks. I will see if I can get a true looking red from this, but I feel like I can with a little bit of work. Got your greens, your muted greens, a few browns, a lot of purples, a few greenish blues. I know with the regular Prussian blue I can't get a ultramarine looking blue. Oh my god. This is exciting. I will try and see if I can get the colors I need. Moving on, please. Perylene green. I haven't opened this tube yet. Oh yes. Perylene green, PBK 31, light fastness 2. Very good. Prussian blue green shade. I really like this one. How many times have I said I really like this one? But I really do. PB27 and PG7, light fastness of 1, which is excellent, which I highly doubt. I mean, question mark, PB27, excellent light fast. I guess you could argue that it does come back once it fades in the sun. Maybe I don't really care about light fastness, to be honest. I think it's a good thing to know. You know, if you're going to be selling your paintings, which I don't. I gift them, but I don't really concern myself if they'll fade. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Okay. So I will let this dry or semi-dry before I start working with them. I don't really feel like I need to swatch them again. I mean, I've already swatched them endlessly here. Maybe I will. I'm pretty happy with this and looking forward to creating new art with this new palette setup. I just hope that I can pull the color out and mix it here in the middle, and when that gets full I can go down here. Yeah. You know, I was thinking, because one of the reasons why I kind of regretted having this palette out on my desk was that the colors that I had poured out here got really dusty. I was thinking that I can get either a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper, cut it out here, and then swatch out the paints and write down the info, tape it over packing tape, and then just set it on top. That's what I'll do. Okay, I think this is just good for now. I will see you later another day. Thank you for joining me in this chatty video. I don't really like to talk, much less on camera, but I feel good about it. And I feel good about this. I will see you soon. Bye. Happy holidays. I was not about to leave you without wishing you a happy holidays if I don't see you before the end of the year. Whether you celebrate these holidays or not, I wish you a good day, a good time. Eat good food, good drinks, keep good company, and have lots of laughs. Bye. Take care. Till next time. Bye. Bye-bye.